Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast. Life is better in the sweet. And now here are your hosts, Mike Albanese, Alex Pavone, and Chris Scopo.
Oh, I got to give it to Scopo. He's in a chipper mood tonight.
What happened?
Well, I met him after shows. He was at a friendly bar of some of the friends of ours and friends of his that have now become friends of ours.
Who's
and
that?
he had a couple cocktails. And I tell you what, we were leaving, and then the bartender tossed him another beer, and I was like, "We gotta go, man. We gotta get this podcast done."
Oh, that's good.
And he, to his credit, he knew we had to leave, and he goes, "I'll take this one for the road." Sticks it in the front of his.
Buddy, back in the college days, I used to stick multiple beers inside the waistband.
But you could put it in your back pocket. No one would know the difference.
I should. I used to.
Right in your
Honestly,
ass,
one
pal.
night I stuck 3 right in the waistband. I was like, I'm good to go. They never check you on the way out.
Yeah, physically you're good to go. Emotionally, you're a wreck. But otherwise,
You're in a good mood today.
Up until that statement.
the kid's been all right today.
No, you guys been right. I mean, the Mets are 5-1, so.
Fuck.
Just to let you guys know.
I would rather the Mets be down and then they have a surge later on in the season than them being up now and then crumble.
We were talking about baseball.
You know what's gonna crumble is gonna happen.
Of course it's going to happen
Fuck.
within the Mets.
Oh, you know, it'd be great.
I hope that.
You know, when it falls apart, we should get him a coffee crumble cake. Celebrate with a little nothing. All right, I thought crumble cake would have nailed it.
Jesus.
So just to let you guys know, we're recording this. The DeGrom went bonkers today and pitched the game of his life.
This isn't on, right?
Yeah, we haven't started recording yet.
Okay, good.
There's no way we're recording this.
So no outs in the 6th, right? No outs in the 6th. It's the 1, 2, 3 batters are on base.
Can you show my headphones?
4,
off?
5, and 6 are up. DeGrom 1, 2, 3. Nobody scored. Mets win 8-2.
What happened to your microphone?
Fucking bag of dirts. Honestly, just because your teams stink.
I like also that the
I think we're doing good, and the Raptors clinched first.
the
place.
insult. We weren't bags of dirt. We were a bag of dirts.
You bag of dirts.
That's honestly the best insult ever. Bag of dirts.
I hate both of you so much. Like individually, the same.
That's the same
Yeah,
thing
that's
as
it.
calling us a rat's bastard.
That's funny.
Whatever you are is not getting invited over to the Scopo house anymore.
Oh, buddy, let me tell you, we'll just hit a. We'll go out without you, pal.
I think
You think that the Scopos would ever hang out with you without me?
I don't want to say.
you
I don't
answer
want to.
that?
You're in a good mood.
Really? This is what you guys don't realize. Family's number one. Okay? Do you think Ralph would ever talk to you fucks again without me? If I say Ralph, Mary, don't talk to
All right,
me.
if you try to subterfuge the whole thing, yeah, then no, they wouldn't talk to us. But if you were like out of town, they were having a party, I'm pretty sure we'd be allowed over.
Yeah.
No,
we'd be
no,
allowed
no.
over.
I would send a text message.
So you would sell us out.
intervene.
Yeah. If you're pieces of shit to me, don't go
That's
against
not what we're talking about.
don't go against the family. Okay?
All right,
I'm always a piece of shit to you.
that's a good point.
You know what? You ain't wrong. And when you ain't wrong, you're right.
Do you want to start the podcast?
Oh, hello.
What a time, huh?
Let's just get right into it.
We were talking. Yes.
No,
let's-
no.
Let's get right into it.
let's-
We were talking baseball on the way here, and he was testing my Braves knowledge because I said if I had to pick a team, it'd be the Braves.
This guy was
I fucked up
terrible.
one time. I said Tony
One time?
Maddox. I said
He
he goes name baseball players, and I go Tony Maddox, and
He
it
goes,
was
Tony
Tom Glavine,
Maddox.
Greg Maddox. I kind of mixed the two up.
And he
Not
goes,
a big
no,
deal.
I'm sorry. He goes, you go Tom Maddox.
Tom Maddox. All right.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I was saying my two favorite players. Tom.
Oh, really?
Tom Glavine, Greg Maddox.
I go.
John Schmaltz too.
Schmaltz
Can I-
was great.
I go-
Schmaltzy.
I go-
What about Steve Avery? We didn't
Hold
go.
on.
We didn't go
Real
that far.
quick. I go. When did Andrew
Make it a
Jones?
murderer.
When did Andrew Jones come up in the major league? He goes like 99. I think
It's
he
not
came
at
up.
all how it went.
What did you say?
He said, do you remember Andrew Jones? I go, oh yeah.
Wait, I go, what year? What'd you say?
I said 96.
No, you did. You're such
No,
a
no.
fucking. He's such a fucking. I'm standing up.
100%.
I'm standing up. I'm standing. You know
he
I'm right.
said-
You know I'm right. He goes.
How fun is it to argue against Scopo?
He goes fucking 90. He goes. I'm
not
sorry. You
all
know
that
what?
happened.
You know what? He goes. You know I was wrong. He goes 98.
I said
I go no.
96.
No, you did
And
not.
then he
No,
said 95.
No.
You said 95.
No, I said 96 because he had 2 home runs in the World Series. Game 2, Yankee Stadium. He's the youngest player ever to hit 2 home runs in a World Series. That's how I fucking know. This piece of don't listen to him. Don't. Who do you believe?
He wasn't listening to
Honestly?
either of us.
I don't believe either of you. I
You
think
fucking said-
it's a stalemate, and I think you're both equally wrong.
It's possible I said 97.
I like being in the middle.
But
I
what
like
I
not
said
fighting.
was...
It's 8. He said fucking 90.
Okay, 2006.
Can
I
I-
don't know shit about
Can
sports.
I look at you?
Why is he getting...
Can you look me in the eye?
Because
Hold on.
This is All right.
Inconclusive. You're both. I can't answer this.
This is him getting... This is the same thing as if he got mad because a fucking 2-year-old was trying to tell him how to divide. Like, what are you talking? He's a 2-year-old. The guy can't even talk.
I go.
Are you the 2-year-old in that?
I'm the 2-year-old in this.
I go.
Trying to do fractions.
I go. When did Andrew Jones play? He goes. I don't know.
He didn't even ask
98.
he didn't even ask the
It's a
question.
pretty good mic.
He didn't even ask.
98.
That
I don't know.
question-
98. Wicked was on Broadway, and I loved it. Ha!
Not true,
But
but
the first years it came out, also there, Lion King.
you see me getting upset when he's getting the years wrong.
Why? Oh, Scopo,
Anyway.
why are you
I
doing
know.
this tonight?
I'm so mad that he fucking actually thought he said that. You know,
I
I
didn't
was.
say
You
that.
know, I'm right.
He's very Chipper Jones. If you,
You
know,
know
what I mean.
He didn't know who Chipper Jones was.
No, you didn't.
100% not true.
He didn't know who Chipper Jones was.
I'm gonna give this to you because I'm gonna tell you right now. I've met you, known you for a few years. This is literally all you got. So tell you what, you win, pal.
Okay, Tom Maddox.
There we go.
Really?
There is a guy named Tommy Maddox.
I
though.
know.
No, you
I
don't.
think
He's a
Greg-
comic.
I think he's Greg Maddox's brother.
There's a comic named
no,
Tom
is he?
Maddox.
No, it's not.
I know.
There's
There is
a comic named Tom Maddox.
Really?
Yeah.
From where?
Comedy.
Not from Atlanta.
Tom Maddox, a comic? Yeah, but no one knows who he is.
Of course, I'm saying there's a guy named
Oh.
Tom Maddox.
There's a football player, Tom Maddox.
Yeah, what do you know?
Real quick, can you?
What
just
year was that
take-
guy? 98?
He was in the XFL.
Can you take my side, please?
I have to review
There's
the...
no side to take.
I have to review it, man. I can't just say that you're right and he's wrong. That's just incorrect. I'm a
I know-
fair
I know what you're doing.
mediator.
I know what you're doing.
Okay. Mike, Chris,
I know what you're doing.
no. I mean, I wish the best for both of you in future arguments, but right now it's a stalemate because I wasn't there.
Anyway, how was your night, Pav?
My night was okay. You know, had a show.
I quit the podcast.
It got better. Scopo quit the podcast.
But now we have an extra mic. We can get a comedian on.
Oh.
Well, at least I know what my team does. Honestly. Andrew Jones, 98. Really? Oh.
He's not a big sports guy.
No, the fact that
Unbelievable.
he's coming back and saying he was right was bothering me.
That's not. I never said I was right, but I never said 99 with 100% accuracy. I never said 99.
I said 98.
You started with 99.
I started with 99. I did start with 99.
Hold on. Scream, scream, scream!
Variables,
You're a liar!
variables.
Scream, scream, scream!
Can we just get
This is why we don't talk sports on this
2000.
podcast.
It's 2000.
1999, Game 2. Andy Jones had 2 home runs
Look,
in Yankee
if you
Stadium in
wanna-
the World
if you
Series.
want-
He was 19 years old, the youngest player ever to hit multiple
If you want
home
to
runs
hear
in a World
more
Series
about
game.
sports, listen to Sports and Friends.
Friends in sports.
Sure, with Chris Scopo as a guest, because that happened. This is.
We're gonna get you on there one day, buddy.
I can't wait.
Once there's the
Yeah,
world.
good do Atlanta sports. You need more people on it.
No.
The good news is this is all leading up to the real topic of conversation today. Obviously,
This is the big one. I've been waiting for this.
yeah. Today was a big day. I found out that I don't have skin cancer today. So that's what we've all been waiting for, right?
No.
Oh, well, I don't have skin cancer.
Well, that's
I
good.
had to go. I went to my dermatologist for
Oh,
a
it's a
follow-up.
shame.
Wow. Because because he thinks a year messed up, I deserve fucking
2 years.
melanoma.
2 years.
Skin
And you know
cancer.
what? Skin cancer is the fucking flu of the cancer system. Okay, everyone gets it.
The cancer system. Scopo MD kills
dude.
me.
Scopo.
Everybody gets skin
Everybody,
cancer.
if you're Irish, you get skin cancer. Okay.
Well, I'm happy that you didn't get skin cancer
that
because
was a really good time.
I'm a fan of yours, and
And then what happened when I went to the doctor, it was not the dermatologist I went to the last time. I guess he wasn't there, so the other dermatologist was there. And they do a full body scan when you go, like naked full body scan.
Lucky him.
Well, yeah, except for the nurse kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna check all the spots we looked at before. We'll look at it one more time." And she kept saying she, but I was like, "Well, my doctor was a guy, so maybe she's not saying it right." She had an accent.
your doctor had a sex change.
No, I wish my doctor had a sex change because I was like, "Wait a minute," and I asked the nurse. I go, "You're saying she, but my doctor was a guy. Is that?" I don't care. I'm just making sure I'm hearing this right. She goes, "Oh no, that he's only here on Wednesday, so you're going to see Doctor So and So. She's here today." And I go, "Oh, good, a girl, wonderful, good to see me naked." This
You
is
saying you're
exciting.
sexist? That you don't believe that a female is capable of a male's job? Is that what you're saying right now?
I'm thinking he's saying he's fucking jacked up because the girl hasn't
Yeah.
seen him naked in a while.
Well, true, but here's the thing. I was like, she's gonna be cute, and now I'm just pissed because she's gonna have to like dig around my balls and like.
Pissed.
What nationality was the male doctor?
So the male doctor was a '90s Miami club promoter, whatever that is.
And he-
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, this guy. Like, let me take off your pants. Oh, you got nice legs. I was like, I think I need a new doctor.
And
So I
you
was
got
actually
one.
kind of excited. She was probably 25, tall, skinny Asian, very cute.
No.
Wicked cute. When she came in, I go, no.
She flicked your dick?
Oh, she did a little squeezy.
No.
She squeezed the balls. She got in there, yeah. But everything came out. Everything checked out, so it was good.
Did you get hard?
Oh, buddy, I was hard walking in.
Really?
Yeah, because before that,
Do you get
I
hard
was
on that though? Like,
no,
honestly,
of course
really?
not.
I think I might.
Buddy,
might
I
get
think I
hard.
was
I might get hard too. Yeah.
At a dermatologist appointment.
I never had one, but like if hot age,
She just squeezed
my
the.
dick.
She just squeezed the ball. She just like looked at the skin.
But
She, like,
if
she
It
was-
wasn't like sexual.
No, she was like picking around my whole body. She's
She was
looking
like-
like at my armpits, like looking at all the places where like. Things,
It looks
my
like
back.
she's rooting through a closet. What are you doing?
But she
These
was-
act outs. Guy.
She was looking through the
balls
she was
were,
looking through the
Look at
wardrobe.
the
found
forest that is his back.
she was digging through a wardrobe and found a lion and a witch.
Forrest, that you got a fucking hairy back, buddy. I mean, I know I do too, but yours is
Buddy,
bigger.
my back's nickname.
No, your back is weeds because that's spotty.
They call
but
my-
yours is fucking.
They used to call my back. They used to nickname it Gump because it's a forest.
I liked it. I liked it.
You just want to be mad at me for
I
that.
want to be mad at you, but I liked it. That was good.
All right, now let's get to it.
Let's
Yes,
get to
fine.
Mr. Ace Water.
So we did. Are we telling people how, the
Mikey.
days of the podcast?
Doesn't matter.
Well,
This
what?
is the follow up.
Okay, well, what happened the day you were supposed to go?
So this is now several days after the last podcast. I was supposed to go. So the last episode I was going tomorrow
On
which is
Wednesday.
and I went. It took me 3 trains to get there. So I took
And an automobile.
2 city trains.
That's not bad. Come on.
2 city trains to the Long Island Railroad. So now I'm like an hour in by the time I get to the Long Island and the train shows up. I go maybe 4 miles on the train and it just stops. And it's sitting there for 20 minutes. Nobody's saying a word. I have about an hour and a half before my appointment.
Well, what do you get? Refresh people's memories.
I was going to get a colonic,
Which is just
which is where
briefly.
they pump water in your butt.
Okay.
And you
They shove water up your ass. Oh!
Just to what? To
to clean out your intestines.
oh, okay.
Yeah. To
Cool.
clean.
Get
to-
everything out. You know,
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're
man.
no longer full of shit.
Cool.
I think I do a lot for you.
So, and about now 30 minutes has gone by. I'm sitting on a train, waiting for my appointment. I'm so excited. I'm going to put it on Facebook, the whole thing. Guy comes on the train. Hey, there's a tree fell on the track in front of us. We're not going anywhere for a while. It's like, oh, great. 4 fucking hours on the train. I'm sitting
No.
there waiting.
4 hours.
4
for
hours.
that? I didn't know it was
Nothing.
that
My
long.
entire day was shot. And then the problem was that we had to go back to the original station in order to switch tracks to keep moving forward. But there was like 5 trains behind us that were all backed up, so they all had to back up and then move, back up and move. It took all day. And then when we got back to the original station, they didn't let us off. They didn't open the doors, like if anyone needed to leave. And so then I had to go continue on into Long Island. It took my entire day. I didn't get anything done. I had to cancel the appointment. So unfortunately, I know people really want to hear about what happened with my ass blasting, old leaky butt from last week. But there is nothing to follow up because the day I made my first appointment, I missed it.
Oh, really?
I wish it was that. Yeah. Oh, wait. But I rescheduled it for today, and I got it today. I feel great. I feel amazing.
So take us through what goes on.
God definitely tried to stop that whole.
I thought about
that by pushing the tree on the thing.
God saw Mike's back and was like, I can't even imagine.
We can't allow this clinic to go through this.
So I thought that too.
Here comes a oak tree on the track.
I thought the same. I thought the same exact thing. I thought, okay, well, here it is. This is the universe saying, don't go. However, I also thought when I woke up this morning, I thought, well, maybe the universe is telling me you're gonna want this. You gotta want this, pal, and it's gonna be worth it.
Okay.
You don't have to work harder for this. Yeah.
Okay, your universe is different than ours. Okay,
it was the universe telling me I gotta work harder for the things that I want in this life.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
If universe is saying shoot water up your ass, then you're right.
So first of all, I walked 2 miles from the train to get there. It was a lot longer of a walk, and I had a lot of time to contemplate what the hell I was about to do. I get in there, and there's nobody in the place. Like, there's no other appointments there. And when I get into this waiting room, I fill out
Even
the
everybody else was like, I'm not dealing with Mike tonight.
I fill out the paperwork, and I have to take a massive shit.
What do you mean there's paperwork?
Well, you got to, sign a waiver.
No, you just go in there and go, water up my ass.
Yeah.
Now, come on.
It's like eye color, hair color, ass hair color.
Yeah. Stink eye, brown eye. So I go.
All the eyes.
I have to go take a morning. I had a big coffee. I didn't have breakfast, so I was hot. I was ready to go.
So they didn't give you a thing that said don't eat 24 hours.
Well, they did, but I did for the first appointment. I kind of cleaned out. I didn't eat too much.
But the second appointment, you were like, you know what, this is on you guys, all right?
Yeah, because I wasn't planning on going.
You're dealing with the aftermath.
But I woke up early enough this morning. I was like, "Fuck it, let's go," because it's such a long trip out there.
Nice
all
coffee.
The trains. I had a big old coffee. This great little Cuban place right by the Long Island Railroad. I had a huge black coffee. So I was like, I was steaming. There was smoke coming from my trousers, pal. Though it was my morning dump, and I hadn't taken it yet.
So you
and I was nervous. So it was a nervous morning shit. So it wasn't going to be a good one.
Was there like a bit? So did you take the shit?
No. So I asked, and I got
You got
in
it
there.
sucked out of your ass?
Hold on. Oh, I wish I got it sucked out of my ass because there was no sucking going on. This was definitely not at all what I thought it was going to be.
This might be the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life, honestly.
So I asked,
why couldn't you shit though?
So I asked the lady.
Oh, okay.
I go, hey, you deal with this all the time. Sorry to be so weird about this, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go. She goes, oh, if you have to pee, you can go in there because you don't really pee in this thing. And I go, no, I have to go. She goes, oh yeah, you can just do it in the room. I go, but this is on deck.
You didn't say it.
Swear to God. But I was whispering because
he's swinging a heavy bat and he goes.
Because at this point,
here's the donut on his back going. I'm ready to go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But they were
I'm on deck. The pitcher's throwing 97, and I got a loose bat. Hey, rock.
Yeah, buddy. Let me tell you, this bat was corked. Tell me, I don't know baseball.
So anyways,
you don't.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
So at this point, somebody else walked into the lobby, and I was kind of embarrassed. So I was like, hey. She goes, no, you can pee if you got to go urinate. And I go, I got one on deck. She goes, oh, go do it you just do it in the machine. I go, all right.
No. What do you mean do it in the machine?
So just let it come out. That's the whole machine is it's just putting water in your butt and you're shitting. You're just massive shits.
Okay,
let me walk you through this.
Okay, explain this.
I go into the room and there's this little.
Now you gotta realize this is a big man.
This is the first Sasquatch to get a colonic.
They got nice, calm, spa music. That's basically what it is.
Oh my God! I can't imagine the people that work.
That's what it
there.
sounded like.
Honestly, dude, I honestly would rather die than work at this place.
I was like,
to go into a place and go that Mike is sitting there with his ass out going, I got a full steamboat coming at you, kid. I'd be like, no, I'd rather die. I'd rather die.
So the machine, it's not. There's like multiple different ways you can do it. Where there's like a tube that has the water coming in and it's slightly sucking out, so it's all happening at the same time. This is like a self-contained machine. So basically, I was on my. Remember, at the last episode, I said I was on my back with my legs in the stirrup and the rim job position.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
Commence rim job position.
Yeah, commence the rim.
You rim jobbed it,
but it was Pacific Rim uprising.
So you had your legs.
So I go. Basically, the lady goes. She puts the new tube on, like the fresh tube that's like right.
Your asshole wasn't out yet.
No, she goes. Get undressed from the waist down. You're gonna lay on this. You're gonna put your feet over the stirrups.
You kept your shirt on.
I pulled it all the way up. Yeah, it was up to both my tits. I'll tell you why.
Was it a girl?
Yeah, little old lady. And
you did a colonic like Daffy Duck.
Yeah, but Daffy ate this hairy pal. There were feathers flying. I'll tell you that.
Just had a shirt on and no pants.
Well, and then so she goes, look, lay down, legs up here. Put this towel over you. There was like a sheet. Here's a glove. She gave me a rubber glove and a little squeeze tube of lube.
Ooh. You still got that lube?
Yeah, I kept it. It's a souvenir. And she goes, what you want to do is lube this up, lube your anus up a little, and gently insert it about 2 to 3 inches.
So you inserted it?
Oh, I had to do all the work, pal.
Oh, that's fucked up. I wouldn't want to do that.
Little bit, but I'm glad I did because it took some getting. It didn't go right in, pal. I had to like find it and like.
How big's this tube?
It was like a straw, the size of a straw.
Can I ask you a question?
And not like a boba straw, like a boba tea. It was a little straw.
How far does it go in?
It went like she told me like 2 to 3 inches, but I.
You went.
Let me get 7-incher hog right there.
Let me get to that. So I lay down, glove on, lube it up. My legs are in the air, kind of like over this like hump. So I'm like laying there, like basically like this, right?
Okay.
But I'm like,
I can't do this. You can't do this.
Okay, so Mike technically right now has his legs up like he's giving birth.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I can't see anything, so I'm like, I'm lubing, I find it, and I like,
there you go. You find your asshole.
Like, it was going in. It wasn't I didn't feel great about it, but I get it in. And then she goes, once you get it in, hit the button, and I'll come in and I'll get the machine started. So I'm
and
covered
they put
up.
A blanket on you.
I'm covered up. She comes in and she goes, here's the switch. So when this is on, this water's flowing, and then she turns it on.
How does she look?
She's an old woman.
Okay.
Zero. She was androgynous as far as I'm concerned. I have a tube full of water in my asshole. There's nothing sexual happening in this entire thing. And she just goes, and then you turn it on, and tells me, but then she turns it on, and so immediately water's flowing into my asshole, and I'm like,
cold?
No, warm. It's like room temperatures.
They're not going to be that bad.
You don't actually feel the water, but you feel the pressure, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I can't feel like water rushing, but immediately like this pressure.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then she's explaining things like, oh, hey, listen, I think I got it. Do you want to be here for this? Because this is coming now. Like, you got the water on. Like, this is about to happen. And she's like, okay. And there's like, I was like, please go. I'm like panicking because I got basically what
shit
it felt
coming out of your ass.
But what it felt like is you ever have the worst diarrhea immediately, and you have that, oh shit, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
That incredibly panic-inducing shit feeling immediately, and
the shit goes in the tube.
No, it just couldn't. So where my legs were, my ass was like up to this like hole in like the front of this machine, and you just release into this hole. So there's not coming out of a tube. It's just one tube of water in, and then it's just like coming out into this tube. Now, she leaves, and as soon as she leaves, I get a rush of pure relief when it's just everything comes out. The morning shit, all the water, and it's amazing feeling. It's just the best feeling. It's like the worst feeling and the best feeling at the same time. Because it's the same thing, when you have to go real bad and you finally get to go, and it's like how amazing that release feels. It's nonstop. Horrible. Best feeling ever. Horrible. Because once you release, you tuck up and you just let more water
So
fill into you.
it's just quick. It's just diarrhea for fucking an
Basically,
hour?
it's what it feels like. Yeah. Now, here's the problem: is that I don't know if I was sitting on this machine wrong or if this is just how it works. But after the first release, I could just feel water on my back. So I was like sitting in shit water.
You had shit water. You were laying in
I
shit
think
water.
I don't think you put it in that.
No. It's not. That's part of the part of the deal. Because I asked afterwards. I go, was I sitting on it wrong? Because it was like kind of all over my back. They're like, oh no, it's just it goes all down the tube, and that's just how it works. Because at the end they give you there's a hose, you spray the machine, and then they come in and bleach it.
But at least it's your shit water.
Yeah, that's perfect. So
You shower after this, right?
well, I like bathed up in the room. Yeah, I had
Bathed
soap
up.
and towels and like yeah.
No. You should get a shower.
The
The water should be coming down.
no shower.
Your
No
ass
shower.
should be.
So where
No
do you bathe?
No shower.
I cleaned
That's
up
the
in the
difference
room.
between Long Island and New York.
No, they don't do it in New York either.
I'm telling you.
Go on.
Where did you shower?
Well, I showered here when I got home.
No.
But there, it
Can I
was
say
just like my butt and my lower back had like water on it from
Shit.
what was
Can I
happening.
say real quick?
Not shit, but water.
Can I say real
But
quick?
that was
shitty
full
water.
of shit.
Real quick, Mike texted me yesterday and goes, "Can I use your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Where you going?" He goes, "Oh, Long Island." I go, "That's like man, not being disrespectful. That's like a lot of miles on my car, and I pay for that." And he was like, "No, I'm an asshole for doing that." Now that I know
Do you have shit
they
water?
have shit water on your backside and you didn't shower, I have never been so happy in my life.
And
I was
his
like,
hairy
no.
back too. There was probably like
No.
fecal matter in his back hair.
I was the cleanest I'd ever been in my life when I left that place.
Oh yeah,
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Really?
with shit water on your back and no shower. Really?
You obviously didn't hear what I said there. I did clean up and
With what?
With water, soap, and
Where
towels.
is the water?
It's a sauna. It's a spa room. There was a whole fucking
Was
setup
there
there
a
for you.
shower literally blowing on your ass?
Was there a shower in your back?
There was a shower on my back. I just told you that.
No, you
We
didn't. You
said-
I said I
you
didn't
said-
take a
you-
shower,
you
but I
said that
showered
there was
off.
water and stuff coming at you.
That's a shower.
Okay, it wasn't There wasn't like a fucking shower with a curtain and soap and water in there.
No.
There was a shower spray, and you clean yourself off. It's the same thing.
That's a shower.
Sure. I was trying to explain it more detail because it wasn't a shower. It was more like a fucking a water pit that you stand in and you hose yourself off. But yes, I did shower and clean up afterwards. I would have
Okay.
fucking snapped if I couldn't have cleaned up in there. Trust me. There'd have been no positivity coming out of me for the rest of the day.
All right. Jeez.
There's
So-
not positivity coming at you now.
So I go,
shit.
the first one, everything blows out, and then I keep feeling water coming out. And I was like, something's wrong.
What do you mean the first one blows out?
So the first release, everything my morning business comes out.
Guys, we're going to lose podcast
Oh,
listeners
for
after
sure,
this.
buddy. Who? Who's left?
I don't think there's many.
And then
mom?
I go, this is where I'm going to tell if you're listening and you got a queasy stomach, fucking fast forward.
Why do I got to hear this?
Take your headphones off. So the water, I kept feeling water pouring out, or so I thought, but
Of your giant asshole.
but it was the tube had come out because it got pushed out with everything.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, for sure. And it was the only time that had and so I had to go in and like reinsert it, but it was like a mess. So it was just the worst, and I couldn't get it back in because the lube was gone, and so I had to stick it, and it was just the most fucking horrible experience of my life at that point.
So the Sweet Buddies podcast is over.
This is the final episode.
We're never doing this again. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my
You
life.
shut the water off though
Yeah, once I realized that it popped out, I shut the water off, but then I had to reinsert it.
into your asshole.
Yeah, I had to stick the glove on, get down there. It was not great. But I'm here to tell you, after all this said and done, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
I felt great. My back wasn't hurting.
Your
I
back
wasn't
hurts?
I wasn't bloated. No, my back hurts normally, but it felt like there was a lot of pressure taken off. I felt great. Like I honestly think that
He does look skinnier.
Yeah,
I
you
texted
do look
it
a
to you.
little skinny.
Yeah.
I
look a
texted it
little
to you, but I
skinnier.
honestly feel like food that I ate as a child was stuck in there.
Yeah.
And it came out.
What'd you say?
I said it was a Chuck E. Cheese pizza from my 8th birthday. Had popped out. Because it did, like, this happens for 40 minutes. It's water in, you hold it as long as you can, you let it go. There was a couple of times where the water was going in, it just kept going, and I like wasn't coming out. I go, oh my God, it's going to be there forever. And
You're going to drown in your own fucking shit water.
But then eventually it comes out, and it's like, this is the greatest day of my life. But for 40 minutes, it's nonstop. So and there was, every time water would come out, I knew that it was like also junk was flying out of
when
me.
When the water goes in and it wasn't coming out, was pressure building up in your stomach?
Yeah, so when it's going in, you start to feel, and then like it's like you can kind of feel pressure, and then it's like the worst shit.
Like, we're gonna blow.
Has anybody ever died in one of those?
Like
their asshole couldn't release and they just exploded?
Probably.
Buddy, my asshole went in there, buddy. You have no idea what happened.
But it feels
the
like
best explosion ever.
that'll close the business.
Do you know what happened? The volcano of Scopa. What happened?
How's that go?
I'm trying to make it funny, guys.
I know.
It's
What's
not
the
been
volcano?
funny for the last 27 minutes. It's been real.
I like to. It's not been funny the
I
last
mean-
27 episodes, pal.
I'm sorry, Mike. I can't handle this anymore. I'm done. I'm like, I can't deal any more Albanese asshole water.
I'm sort of into this thing. So what happens when you got up?
Come to the next one. I'm doing it again.
I'll tell Olivia about it.
I should just say her full name on the podcast.
I don't know her last name.
It does fill up for a long time, and then, but then
I
like,
might want to do this though.
You need to do it. I'm telling you right now. This sounds ridiculous, and I'm obviously making it worse.
How better is your life though?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I tried to take a nap today, couldn't because I was so jacked up.
I definitely want to do it though.
You should come do it when I go do another one. I bought 3, so I got 2 left in the chamber.
So when the next time are you doing it?
When I get back from LA.
Okay.
I'm in LA right now. As this podcast comes out.
Yeah,
We'll talk price.
He's in La La Land.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, it was 180 for 3.
180. I thought it was
this-
160.
For 3. 180, whatever it is. Taxes, whatever.
Taxes.
Over 200 each in the city. That's why I went out there.
I only do stuff in Manhattan. Sorry, bro.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
Only the comedy there and clean my asshole in Manhattan. So never mind.
It's a little weird, but I think it was unbelievable. It was a great feeling.
I don't know
for
if I can
40
do
full
it.
minutes, it was not everything. I was being flushed out every time. I was like, "This is the big one," and then the next one was the big one.
They're
didn't
all
stop.
the big ones.
I almost wanted to go. Can I just keep going? Can I just get my second one right now? Because it would like the feeling every time.
Are you
I was
allowed
feeling
to
better,
do?
but
Are you
I
allowed
know.
to do consecutive?
I imagine you could, but I didn't think about it. They were like, you should do them back to back. That's how they recommended.
Back to back. And how was the music?
Just ridiculous. It was just spa music. Oh.
Could you be on your phone?
I could have, but I had it plugged in.
But last
And I
time I
didn't.
do a spa.
And like you would have had shit.
Yeah, I
on
don't
your-
want to have my. I don't have shit fingers.
Last
but
time
I
was
read
at a
on the.
spa,
I
not
read
a big fan of it.
the last what?
Last time I was at a spa, not a big fan of it.
I like
No.
the spa, but this on the side of the machine. As I was sitting there, I looked up, and there was like a note printed out that said like, "Pain is weakness leaving the body," said the divine great one. There was some real like God inspirational quote. I was like, "Oh no, don't make this religious.
Yeah,
That's
This
every
is the
fucking-
opposite of religion."
Well, hose up my
That's
ass.
every Nike quote.
Yeah,
Since
it wasn't that
87,
quote, but it was some
like,
the divinity of the evils leaving one's soul.
So there's no way you could Facebook Live this.
I
'Cause
could,
You got
and
the,
I will
You got the
next time.
glove and the lube.
But it was so.
How you gonna do
But
that?
by the time that's done, you take the glove off and you put your phone in your hand.
Yeah, but you got lubed up hands.
Here's the problem. Here's what
And
happened.
what happens if the thing comes out again?
I didn't realize it was happening until it was already happening, and I didn't have a chance to get my phone. It was that quick. Like I was like, okay, and I sat down. I thought I had time, and she comes in and just starts cranking the fucking pump. I was like, oh, it's now. Ha! It was wild. It was a very wild experience. I recommend anybody do it. It
All
sounds
right.
weird and gross, but it was unbelievable.
It is gross. It is
For sure.
I don't know if it's weird, but I mean it's weird, but it's definitely gross.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time. Like
It was.
It wasn't a good time. Like if you think about it and hearing it, but it was a good time. It
All
was
right.
fun. And then I had time before the train came, so I went to Nordstrom Rack and went shopping.
Nice.
Didn't buy
What'd you get?
anything.
What'd you
Didn't
get?
buy anything.
No?
You had a day.
Thought about buying a single X just to celebrate the day, but I didn't.
Were they like, what's your waist size? And you're like, it was 38, but I just got a whole bunch of shit pumped out of me, so it's probably 36.
I did wear a pair of jeans tonight out that they didn't fit me before.
Huh?
Yeah.
Look at you.
And they fit just fine.
Look at you, huh?
But the old shit banays.
Shit banays.
That's a good one. I like that. Scambinate.
But you should come with Rez. Rez wants to come when I get back.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see
Rez might lose like 17 inches.
Rez looks bloated, dude.
Rez is bloated. Rez is bloated.
He is a balloon of a man. He's a balloon with.
Well, I told him, I go, hey, let's go Sunday, because I was gonna maybe go this Sunday, and he goes, I'm gonna get too hammered on Saturday. I can't. I was like, wow, you're pre-hangover. That's pretty great.
He knows his deal. Like,
Yeah.
Rez works so hard.
Yeah, that guy
during the week.
parties.
Maybe Rez does a great job. He works so hard during the week that he knows this is like one day per week. He's like, don't even talk to me. Like, I'm gonna get after it, and
I think he parties during the week though too.
He might.
That's just speculation.
Well, that's how my day went. I tell you, I feel great, and can't wait to go back. And anyone wants to join me, you let me know.
Hey, buddy, you got 100 and.
I tell you what, I haven't farted all day until I got home.
You're gonna fart so much tomorrow. You're disgusting.
Something came out in the room. I don't know what it was. A little busy bee.
Are you gonna be
That was
drinking
gross,
seltzer
Pat.
again?
That was gross. That's the only reason I feel like.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only thing I'll keep doing.
Oh, okay. You're like, that's the only reason I'm farting and shitting like a cow. But that's not true.
I went on stage tonight.
Oh.
First time in 4 days.
Wow.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You have been up in 4 days.
4 days.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm usually a psycho about it, but just took a few days off. And
What happened?
I wasn't booked.
Given the people in New York City just a little time to breathe from
Yeah.
all the laughter.
Yep.
How was it, buddy? You want to talk about it?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. You know what was so funny about it? Literally went up in the first 30 seconds. I'm riffing with the audience, and I'm crushing the riff. I'm like, this is great. I'm like, I'm back. I never lost a fucking step. I'm
back.
Chris
You have
Scopa.
4 days off. It's almost like you quit.
4 days.
Yeah, but I was like,
fucking hate that.
but
that
you know
this-
what, though?
I
You-
took 2 days off. I'm not a real comedian. Get fucked. Just live a
coming
life.
from the ass man.
Wow, those two things
So-
really make sense.
Yeah.
He's had a couple.
Hey, I had a colonic today. Guess what? I've been on stage 8 times this week. Suck my cock.
We know that's not true. 8 times.
Good
today.
laugh. I said this week, but that's got 99, pal.
Anyways, come on. What happened?
No. Go on stage.
You're riffing.
I'm riffing, and I'm getting laughs harder than the riff should be. And I'm like, okay. After the 30 seconds, I'm like, what's going on? Like, the laugh, I mean, I'm not that funny. I
Yeah.
realized that. He goes, buddy, you should be better when you pull your zipper up.
Oh,
I had to
buddy.
fly out the whole entire
Well,
time.
maybe that's your new gimmick, Windy Scopo. Old Cool Breeze
You
Chris.
think I didn't go back to that 4 times in the set? You're out of your mind. I went back to the well 18 times.
Did you
Bang.
turn around, did a spin, you came back, fly back down? Did you do that?
Maybe.
Yeah, oh, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
did an old woo.
Superman's
Oh,
flying low.
I was having a good day, and then every time like they would laugh a little harder, I'd, like my zipper down.
Did you guys ever say that when someone had their zipper down? Did you ever go, hey, Superman's flying low?
No, I think we used to say that the barn door's open, or hey, is it breezy down there?
Yeah, you hillbillies would say that. You fucking bums.
The barn door? You don't have farms in Canada?
We do, but now we're fucking people like me live. Champions. What did you guys say up in fucking Queens?
Hold on, champions. Jesus.
Yeah, they'd look at your flag and go, you fucking loser. Look at your pants, you dummy.
I can see a stupid cock from here.
You haven't been on stage in 4 days, you're not a comedian. That's what they would say.
Why would you know our exact response? Like that's crazy that you know that.
So that's good. I'm glad you got on stage for the first time in 4
Got on
days.
stage, had a fun time. We're gonna show
I like that
tomorrow, me
Scopo
and
was.
you.
I like that Scopo was getting tons of
Wow.
laughs, and he stepped back and goes, "Wait a minute, what's wrong?"
That's funny.
I mean, I set it up a while ago. You
Even
guys
you-
suck that you fucking didn't even.
Even
do
you
now.
caught it. You were like, "Hang on, this is." He looked in the mirror and goes, "Yeah, it's me. Why are they laughing so hard?"
I'm here.
I was like, you guys know what fucking Italians are like, and they're like, ah! like that's not.
You were doing Pavone's act?
Yeah, what are you doing my act for?
I'm trying to get better.
Well, you're using the wrong guy. Use Jay.
By
Tell
the
Jay's
way,
jokes.
Yeah, whisper, buddy.
Jay has been hanging out in the living room for like 2 straight days watching Nat Geo.
And he listens to podcasts on the
does.
TV.
And you know what? Not ours. Little offended. Dude, we gotta, honestly, this kid today, I wake up, I text him, get coffee. He goes, buddy, I've been holding in his shit for 45 minutes. We gotta talk to him about that. Like, he can't be in the bathroom for fucking an hour and a half.
It's up to you guys. I'm not necessarily affected by it.
Oh, fuck off.
I know we're all scared.
One
of him.
time you were fucking
I'm not paying
gonna
rent this month,
shit
by the way.
yourself.
They're coming to fix the lights in 2 days.
That's
Well,
what they
when
always
they
say.
do it, I'll pay rent.
That's
well,
what
it's gonna be when rent's due. They're gonna come and do it.
That's what they always say. Okay, when it's
Alright.
due, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll pay.
But Jay,
I'm on board with that. I'm just saying that Jay told me they're coming in
Jay's
Saturday
watching
morning.
Nat Geo, and like he's in full underwear.
Full on underwear.
He's
Jay
doing-
don't
he's-
wear pants.
it's just
I don't
like-
think Jay owns pants
No.
besides
But
working.
yeah, I think I've worn pants on that couch 3 times since I've lived
No,
there.
yes, you have. I've seen pants. This guy loves no pants. Like, he loves his balls hanging out.
Jay is either
The
in
guy parties.
Jay's just in his work clothes or just he's not wearing pants. There's no in between with Jay. There's a suit and there's pants or underwear.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is funny when I've seen him in jeans. I'm like, what's the matter?
Oh yeah. Sometimes
those
he wears
jeans?
jeans. Yeah. It is weird when he's in jeans. You don't even know who he is, really.
What a time.
Yeah, we're tired.
Yeah. Well, what else? Do you guys say anything? Because that's it. We nailed it
We just talked about your asshole.
for the entire podcast.
That is disgusting.
I think it was a good follow-up. The people wanted to know.
Yeah, everyone is.
Also,
just hit me up.
Mom, I'm sorry we did the whole podcast about Mike's asshole.
And if you didn't hear the whole podcast for some reason the last episode where we set this whole thing up, there was my computer glitched and it only uploaded like half the podcast, so it's there. It got fixed right away, but if you downloaded it,
Yeah,
you just got to refresh the page and it'll pop right back up.
Talk about that.
Go ahead, tell me. We'll talk about it right now. You got something to say? Say it to me in front of all of our fans.
Yeah, you got to say it in front of our.
If you're gonna say it now. Go ahead, tell me.
Mike, I thought you were with me, Pavone. I thought we were together today.
Did you guys talk about this?
No.
Did you guys conspire?
You said he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that has
he
nothing
tells
to
me
do
that
with
to
the
my
podcast.
tells me that to my face though.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
You said it. Say it.
What am I saying?
You say he's not a good producer.
Is this a thing?
No, we're fucking with you, you piece of shit. If we wouldn't have a podcast without you, honestly. But get the podcast up.
You got real queens on me right
Okay,
there.
people are gonna fucking contact you if you don't.
Okay, I'm a fan. Say great show. I got like 10 fucking Facebook messages today going, I hope your ass is okay.
Dude, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but a guy might pull up in a garbage truck one time, and he might get you out and go, "Hey, you might want to do the podcast by 11 o'clock." on
I like that the
Thursday."
garbage men in the city are willing to fucking strong arm me to get a podcast out on Thursday, but they won't pick up a goddamn cardboard box and let us cut into 15 stops.
Because what matters
Fucking losers.
matters, okay? We don't pick up garbage
It's
unless
true.
we want to
What is
pick
that?
up
Not a
garbage.
clear trash bag? What is that? 2 plastic bottles and an aluminum? Fucking take it back inside. But
It-
hey, real quick, I'll make a special trip for your
It's
podcast.
true about the boxes, though. They have to be fucking shredded into 17 different fucking things before these guys would even look at it. They go, that box? No, I'm sorry, I can't. That cardboard
Because we
box.
can't do that.
You can't throw a box into the garbage?
I was just lazy. It's an excuse. You kidding me? It's a lazy excuse to go, hey, we didn't do it.
What do you got? What do you got this?
What day is
coming
it?
up? Today is Thursday.
April 14th, I am at Gotham Comedy Club with Andrew Schultz. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a good time. April 13th, I'm going to be at New York Comedy Club. It's going to be a good time. Come hang out.
I'll be at the West Side Comedy Theater in Santa Monica tomorrow, the 13th. The 14th, I'm at Good Heroin in Los Angeles.
It's a great show.
Great show. And then before that, I'll be at the Virgil for Picture This. I'm going up there.
Never
first,
heard of that one.
Then running over to. It's a fun one where you do your set.
The other one's
there's an
better.
artist. There's an artist like animating your bits behind you, which is pretty fun. I'll be doing that. They're both at 8, and I'll be at
A lot of bits in my act.
Your
honestly.
bits? These bits?
and
Your
then I'll
bits
be
and
in,
bowls?
and then I'll be in Seattle next week for another digital summit.
Ooh.
Shooting more T-shirts, baby.
Can you bring the T-shirt gun back?
InMyOwnHead.com.
Can you bring the in? Come
You
on.
know I can't.
One time.
Literally cannot. I can't get it on a plane.
Mail
Cannot
it.
get
Mail
on
it. Mail it.
Mail it.
We'll pay. Me and Pavone.
Scobo will pay
the-
for all of it.
I will.
You know what?
I
You know
will.
what?
I
For
will.
that much money, we could just buy one.
How much is it?
Probably $150-$200. You can get one.
Really?
That's it.
Maybe I can look it up.
Look it up.
How much money?
No more than $400.
I mean,
By the
he
time-
went from 150 to 240.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I
you
said no
doubled
more
it.
than it's probably about $200. That's what I think it's going to be. But by the time you had to mail it with the CO2 cartridges and all that fucking handling and shit, it's going to be a
fucking
problem.
CO2.
I got a guy with CO2 cartridges. Don't worry about
Can
it.
we buy this goddamn T-shirt cannon? Fucking grab.
We could probably rent one for cheap. I bet you we can rent one.
Let's rent one.
Let's rent one.
Fred,
For
let's
the
fucking
podcast shows.
and let's fucking grab.
Right back in the standing room. It's fine. Go 2
No,
feet.
you'll murder someone. I want to put Freddy the squirrel in the fucking thing and shoot him out.
Get a BB gun.
No, I want to shoot him out of the
You
thing.
just got to catch him first.
Make him a flying squirrel, if you know what I mean.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Fuck.
But we should rent one and just shoot each other in the house
Okay.
with these shirts.
I'm down for that.
All right.
Just. Jay's like, have you seen my suit jacket? And you just shoot him with it.
And it goes on.
Jay, it's on 14th Street.
That'd be great if it went on.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's good.
That's cool.
I think we should rent one.
We talked shit and t-shirts.
I'm at Atlantic City Comedy Club on the 13th in Philly. No, Thursday. That night. What's that? The
Tonight.
13th?
the
The
12th.
Friday, the Friday the 13th. I think you're in
Worst
AC.
day ever.
12th, I'm in AC.
Because someone.
Also, Scope, happy birthday. Tomorrow's your birthday.
Hey, happy
everybody.
birthday,
You
man.
thought we forgot. Tomorrow's your birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
You excited?
No.
Why?
The mold's over.
But it's been over, pal. Age ain't got nothing to do with it.
Buddy, it was over when you were young.
Buddy, I'm getting that colonic and gonna stick it on my ass. Honestly, that's the best birthday present I'm gonna have. Water up my
Are we going
ass.
to do this? Me, you, Rez? Just come.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. You wanna do it?
Come with. I'll pay for it.
I'm in. No.
Yeah, you're going to come. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, and I'm at Philly Comedy Club Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
he's
we
at
stopped
Philly,
caring.
Philly Comedy Club, my birthday. You're in LA for my birthday. It's incredible. I got friends.
It's going to be a good time. Hey, Scopo, happy birthday. Why don't you take us out of here?
Both of them don't like me.
Hey, they're not
And don't forget Jay. He doesn't
buddy.
like you either.
They're not terrible friends. They're just not friends.
I'm pretty sure I was there for both of their birthdays. Here comes that English broad. Who
Oh.
cares about me?
I bet you she has no idea who you are. Because she's not a real person. She's a robot.
This has been another episode of the Sweet Buddies podcast. Thank you for listening. Visit www.sweetbuddiespod.com for all show information, past episodes, tour dates, and more. Follow the show on Twitter at Sweet Buddies and your hosts at Big Man Mike, at Mr. Alex Pavone, and at Chris Scopo. Have yourself a sweet day.